In the early hours of December 31st, Saudi club Al Nassr announced the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo on a free transfer. Ronaldo is set to earn the highest ever salary for a professional footballer, with his 2.5-year-long contract worth around €200 a year, approximative $3.4 million per week after signing all commercial agreements. This transfer comes on the back of weeks of speculation, dating back to before the World Cup. In November, a bombshell Ronaldo interview with Piers Morgan was released. In it, he criticized his then club, Manchester United, and its manager, Erik ten Hag. Soon after the interview, Ronaldo was released by United, making him a free agent. While definitely a step down for him in terms of the quality of football, Ronaldo's transfer to an Asian club is a momentous occasion for the global game. The happenings of the past 5 months all played a part in today's announcement. Ronaldo began the season at Manchester United. United were coming off a disastrous 2021-22 campaign where, despite Ronaldo's above-average goal tally, the team failed to win any silverware or finish in the top 4 of the Premier League. For many observers, Ronaldo's game was already on its way down, despite his managing to score the odd goal. In the new season, the goals dried up and all of a sudden, Ronaldo looked like a shell of his former self. What did not help was that at the beginning of the season, Manchester United brought in Dutch coach Erik ten Hag, formerly of Ajax FC and a tactical savant who has made a name for himself in Europe. Ten Hag is a project manager. He was brought in to execute a long-term plan to take Manchester United back to the top of English football. Unfortunately for Ronaldo, his stature itself was not enough for Ten Hag to include him in his plans. He was unceremoniously benched for multiple games. What followed was a cold war between player and coach, with Ronaldo misbehaving many times over the season. For instance, against Tottenham, he refused to be substituted in during the fag end of a game where United was already cruising to a victory. He was seen heading into the tunnel while the game was still on. And in the few opportunities that Ronaldo did get, he played some of the worst football in his career. So when the Piers Morgan interview dropped in November, after the team had already disbanded for the mid-season World Cup in Qatar, many were not surprised. Ronaldo did not hold back, taking potshots at the club's infrastructure, the owners, and most importantly, the coach. The interview was not well received amongst most United fans and the club, with his remarks on Ten Hag drawing particular criticism. He was soon released by the club, becoming a free agent. The problem for Ronaldo was that while he had expertly engineered an exit from Manchester United, there did not seem to be a club in Europe which wanted his services. There were rumors that Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid and Chelsea were interested in him, but these were soon put to bed. Ronaldo was way past his prime but seemingly lacked the self-awareness to know that. Consequently, he was radioactive for almost any top team with a long-term plan. Furthermore, Ronaldo is an expensive player to bring in. While his presence itself is of great commercial value to the club, getting his services would not be cheap. There are only a handful of top clubs in the world with the resources to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. And on Ronaldo's end, there were no indications of him agreeing to a lower fee. Things were at an impasse. The first reports of Ronaldo in talks with Al Nassr came in late November when Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano tweeted about an imminent deal between the two parties. At the time, however, Ronaldo quashed these rumors, saying that he was focused on Portugal's World Cup campaign. However, these rumors picked up once the World Cup was over, culminating in Al Nassr announcing Cristiano Ronaldo's signing earlier today. So what is Al Nassr? Why did they sign Ronaldo? Most importantly, how could they sign Ronaldo? Simply put, Al Nassr is one of the most successful clubs in Saudi Arabia, winning over 30 trophies in all competitions since its inception in 1955. Based out of Riyadh, it currently stands second in the Saudi League, behind rivals Al Shabab. Al Nassr in Arabic means victory. Clubs with the same name can be found across West Asia, including UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and even Libya. However, the Saudi club was the first to take this name. Today, it is one of the biggest clubs in Asia, home to top Saudi players along with a sprinkling of international talent such as Cameroon's Vincent Aboubakar and Colombia's David Ospina. Cristiano Ronaldo will be the highest profile signing in the club's history and arguably the biggest player to ever play professional football in Asia. For Al Nassr, Ronaldo's name recognition itself is key. A player like that puts any club he joins on the radar of fans, bringing in interest and revenue from all kinds of places. After only a few hours of the Ronaldo signing, Al Nassr doubled its social media following. Currently, its website has crashed because of the immense traffic that even they could not anticipate. While Cristiano Ronaldo will still be more than a handful in the Saudi league, probably scoring lots of goals with some worldies sprinkled in, this is not purely a footballing move. Al Nassr is a rich club, among the richest in Asia. This is not the first time they have signed European stars, famously signing Bulgarian legend Hristo Stoichkov on a 2-match contract to help win the 1998 Asian Cup Winners' Cup. In 2015, the club named 2006 World Cup champion and Ballon d'Or winner Fabio Cannavaro as its manager, though his stint did not last long. But beyond the individual capacity of Al Nassr to sign Ronaldo are the larger workings of the Saudi League and Saudi politics in general. Ever since traditional rivals Qatar won the hosting rights of the FIFA World Cup, Saudi Arabia has been eyeing to host its very own tournament. During the 2022 tournament, there are multiple reports about an imminent Saudi bid for the 2030 FIFA World Cup, with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman seen with FIFA boss Gianni Infantino on various occasions. There is no doubt that signing a player like Cristiano Ronaldo to the league would be pivotal for the stature of Saudi football and crucial for its reported 2030 bid. While Ronaldo will be the biggest star in this category, he is not the first to be signed on a massive deal for purposes that went beyond the field. A good example of this would be the Chinese Super League in 2016-17. This was a time when Chinese football was being heavily boosted by the state, with owners getting all sorts of benefits and incentives to help clubs compete with the best in Asia and eventually Europe. Marquee signings provided a major profile boost. Some of the biggest signings were: Cristiano Ronaldo was officially presented by Al Nassr as the Saudi Arabian club's superstar new signing on Tuesday and said he had turned down multiple offers from Europe and North America. The former Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus forward has signed a 2.5-year contract to play in the Saudi Pro League in one of the more surprising transfers in recent history. Ronaldo, who has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards and 5 Champions League titles, will play outside Europe for the first time. I'm so proud to make this big decision in my life. In Europe, my work is done. I won everything and played for the most important clubs in Europe. This is a new challenge, Ronaldo said. The Portuguese was due to be presented to fans later at the 25,000 capacity Amarsul Park in Rio, which will become his new home after agreeing a deal reportedly worth up to $200 a year once commercial agreements are included, making him the highest paid footballer in history. I'm a unique player, he said. I beat all the records there. I want to beat a few records here. This contract is unique, but I'm a unique player, so for me it's normal. I really don't worry about what people say. I am really happy to be here. I know the league is very competitive. I saw many games. I'm ready to keep playing football. Nobody knows this, but I had many opportunities in Europe, Brazil, Australia, America, Portugal. Many clubs tried to sign me. I gave my word to this club. I want to give a different vision of this country and football. This is why I took this opportunity. The 37-year-old has a clause in his new contract allowing him to join Newcastle United on loan if they qualify for the Champions League this season. This is because of the Middle Eastern link. With the Northeast outfit owned by the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, the article states, the Portuguese forward signed a 2.5-year contract at Al Nassr after leaving Manchester United in November. Newcastle are currently third in the Premier League table after 17 matches played.